Hello everyone, my name is Cody and welcome to Heroes Z through A, and today I am bringing you video of Zenyatta, everybody's favorite monk. Zenyatta is a very interesting character. He's labeled a support character, but we will get more into why I feel he's more of an offensive healer later on in the video. But at first, let's get it started with pretty much the basics. When the game first came out in May, Zenyatta was not one of the... Let's put it slightly, he was not very good. He was 150 health, 50 of that was like actual health, and 100 of that was shields. So he was a glass cannon. He could do a tons of damage. He does a crazy amount of damage. And then he just... But if you got a Tracer on him, Tracer would eat him alive. They decided to buff him. They gave him... Now he has 200 health, just like every other character besides Tracer. And that is... I believe it's still 50... health but 150 shields, and they also changed a lot of his abilities. So his ultimate is Transcendence. In the base, when the game first came out, it was just a regular AoE heal. You move the same speed, but when they give him a buff, he now travels twice as fast. He pretty much just flies across the map with it. His base abilities are Orb of Harmony and Orb of Discord. Orb of Harmony, you put it on to a character and it heals for a little bit over time. It's really beneficial if you put it on a tank, because you put it on, you just set it and forget it. You keep it in line of sight. That's the only thing, is you do have to keep these things in line of sight so that it stays on them. I think it's after 5 seconds, the orb will come back to him. He can reapply it, or he can just reapply it manually if he wants to put it on another lower health target. Orb of Discord, when it first came out, I believe it was 30% for everybody. To, like, you put it on an enemy and it did 30%, but with the buff it was 50% no matter who was hitting him. They realized that was a little too strong, so they decided to nerf him a little bit, and then it was 30% for all their characters on your team shooting somebody with an Orb of Discord, but as for Zenyatta, it's still 50%. So that's when he becomes more of an assault hero, because that's 50% more damage you're dealing, and Zenyatta already hits like a truck. So you really want to, throw those orbs on people and just start laying waste to them. His ultimate Transcendence is really good now because you move incredibly fast. So let's say you get picked off and you're coming back to battle. You have Transcendence, but your team just got Gravitoned, and it's like, oh gosh, I can't get there in time. You pop that, you race in, you do a crazy amount of healing, and you save the team at that point. He's a great defensive hero because he puts an orb on somebody, he makes them easier to get picked off. So on Temple of Anubis, when there's that last big push, you really want to Zenyatta because you can Orb of Discord somebody, your team picks them off really fast. But then you also have Transcendence, so say something goes bad, say you do get Graviton, or you do get Earth Shattered, you pop back up, pop that, you're healing everybody up really fast, and it's really, really good. Compared to other healers, he is one of the top healers right now, along with Anna and Lucio. Even Lucio at another time, we'll get a video for him. Lucio really isn't that big of a healer. He's more used for his speed boost, but Zenyatta does feel that secondary support really well. In competitive right now, you really want two supports. I love playing Zenyatta. I have a lot of time playing Zenyatta. We have a friend named Nick who all he does is play Zenyatta. He's a really fun character once you learn like when you should be offensive and when you should be hanging back in the back, almost acting like a sniper, because you are really accurate when you're throwing you're pretty much shooting orbs at people. Like, besides your Orb of Discord and Orb of Harmony, your regular like firing motion would be like you shooting orbs, and you're really accurate with them. Like, you can really pick people off really easily from afar. You're pretty much like I said, a sniper, and he's so much fun to play because he's a glass cannon. So like, you have to be wary of where you are. You need to know when you need to be discording certain people. And he's a ton of fun to play. Definitely, if you were looking for a healer besides Mercy, I do recommend that Mercy be your first healer, but Zenyatta definitely is a great secondary option, because he's just a ton of fun to play. You get to be offensive while also supporting your team, and that's where I have the most fun, is when I am able to support my team but also help at the same time. And he's a great character. Let's talk about his achievements. He has Rapid Discord, which is get 5 assists or 5 kills while having Discord orbs on people, and that is also a ton of fun because it's really hard to get on console right now. Like, a lot of people are talking about how it's like almost impossible. I got it in a competitive game My first video, you actually heard me freaking out about it because it's so hard to get. Nobody on my I know of has gotten it. It's really all about putting your Discord orbs on people who are lower health than you, and hoping your team picks them off, or you just start wailing on them. It's a fun achievement to get and you go try for. His second one, I don't know the name off the top of my head, but I know you have to heal 1500 with your Transcendence. A little tip for everybody trying to get that, because it took me a very long time to do it. Definitely go for it when your team is Gravitoned, because usually they're trying to combo with like a Reaper or a Soldier popping his ult, and so you pop that when you're in the Graviton and your team lives. It's just a good time, and it's really fun to get it, because I was like, oh, this is crazy, I can't believe I just got this. But yeah, that's Zenyatta in a nutshell. He's a great character. He has a lot of lore behind him about, I believe if everyone watched the short with Widow and Tracer, you saw another Omni get killed. That was actually one of his brothers, Mendata, and Zenyatta has a different approach to what he wants to do for the world than him, and it's just really fun. He has a bunch of cool skins. He just got the Nutcracker skin with the holiday season coming around, and that one's like creepy but also really cool, and so he's a lot of fun to play. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. If you have any other videos ideas for me, definitely leave them in the comments or hit me up on Twitter. Remember to like and subscribe to Talking Games channel this is on. And have a great day, guys. Have a happy holidays. Add me on Twitter at Comic Book Cody, and add me on PSN at Captain Red Hood. And have a good day, guys. Later.